So, I was thinking about this topic last night as I was trying to find a few videos. Uh, Even a few, but I only found one. And the topic is being an adopted trans person and going through transition and what is that like? And I only found one video really relating to the topic, and um, it's just so. This is my question uh, for two other guys or girls. What is life like for you being someone who's adopted, also being trans? And I also thought this is from my perspective, this is what it's like for me. It's really not much different than being, just someone who's adopted. Just when you're trans, that when you're going through puberty, it's different. For me, I don't know what to really look out for. I don't know what health uh, concerns I have to look out for. I don't know um, what things that might be like when going through male puberty. I don't know. Will my voice get deeper? Will my voice stay the same? Will my uh, body hair increase? I mean, I'm fairly hairless at the moment. Like I have like no body hair whatsoever. It's crazy. Um, Kind of like a hairless cat. Like will my facial hair increase? I mean, I have some coming in, but nothing too dramatic or intense. It's just fine by me. I don't really care to have. I don't really want a mustache, but I wouldn't mind having just a little bit of a chin strap or something. Um, I would, would I have chest hair? I don't know. Um, will I be hairless or will I have body hair everywhere? Will I get any taller or will I stay fairly short? Um, it's just will my hair will I go bald or will my hair stay relatively the same? Like I have not had any form of receding hairline that I've noticed. So it's nice. So, I mean, my hair hasn't fallen out, and as far as I can tell, there's just things that I don't know about. I can't really look to any you know anyone who's blood related. I can't really look at like family and go, oh, I'm gonna probably end up like that, or I'm probably gonna you know you know be like this, or I don't know what's gonna happen, and so it's just curiosity that you know that I have, and so um, before I even started my transition, before I really came to terms with who I was, and excuse me, about doing my transition and everything, I started looking into getting questions and information about my birth parents, and finding out you know who gave me life, who gave me a chance at life rather than having an abortion or you know doing what some crazy people do when they have babies, and you know essentially kind of like where did I come from, so to speak. Um, I know that I was born in Jacksonville, Florida. I know my birth mother's name. I know she was 16 when she had me. I know that she was deaf due to childhood trauma. I know that she was living with her grandmother at the time, and I know that she was 5 feet tall. And so, just that little information. It's pretty much all I know. I don't know any more than my mother knows, and so yeah, it's just a lot of those curiosity things that I really look. I mean, I don't even know what she looked like. So I don't know. I know absolutely nothing about my birth father, so I can't really get an idea of, how tall I might be, or if I'll have facial hair or not. And I don't know squat. So when I was adopted, I only know the information that my mother, they told my mother. And when I contacted the adoption agency long before I even started my transition, and I contacted them, and I was like, "This is what I know about my mother. This is what I don't. I know very little information about her. I know absolutely nothing about my birth father. Is there any information that you have, or is there anything that you can do to really help me gain information?" And they basically sent a letter back saying they don't have any information for me on file other than what I already know, and that they basically said that they will keep my name on file, and that they will contact me if they have any new information or anything. So basically, here it is, like 6-7 years later. I still don't know anything. I don't know if she still lives in the state of Florida. I don't know if she is alive. I don't know. I don't really know very much other than that. I mean, I don't know anything more than what they told me 5-6 years ago. So it's just a lot of curiosity and a lot of unanswered questions that my mom can't answer. And I know she tries to do her best to answer questions, or to be as supportive as she possibly can. But it's just some things that she can't really answer, or she can't help with. Like I don't know health concerns that I may or may not have. Not that I don't want to be all paranoid and worried about the future and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die of this, I'm gonna catch this or whatever. It's just some things that keep an open mind about. Like, may or may not get diabetes, may or may not have some type of heart condition, may or may not get some type of virus or whatever, catch something, just those genetic diseases or whatever that go from generation to generation. So cataracts, or a heart attack or stroke, whatever, what I mean? Just like some certain health, thing concerns that go through families. And it's just anything that I should keep an eye out for, and so it's certain things that my mom can't answer. So I'm still just kind of waiting to hear anything. I'm guessing I don't know if the agency or not, maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. But I don't know if I said they probably don't. I probably don't know my new name, but so it's just like kind of curious on who who these people are. I mean, they may not be people that I know. They're gonna be strangers for sure, but they are people that have some form of importance in my life. I mean, so it's just curiosity really. And so when going through transitioning, when I started my transition, I didn't even think about with my birth mother or my birth father, either or, if I meet one or both, I didn't even think if they would be open-minded or accepting of this. I didn't even think anything of it. It wasn't until like a year or two, in the past couple of years or so, like I just kind of started thinking about it and being like, I wonder, how open-minded would my birth mother be? Because I know more about her than my father, so I'm kind of thinking I would probably learn more about her if any information came up. But I don't know if she, would be open-minded. Would she be someone who's like, I had a girl, or, I don't know if she'd be like, accepting of me or not, and would, would she be willing to answer any or all or some questions that I have? It's just, a lot of curiosity that I'm just hoping at some point, would be able to get, those questions answered. I mean, it's not like something that I want to happen like right off the bat. I have to find out. But it is something that do, occasionally, every now and then, will cross my mind and be like, I wonder what this was like about being when she was going through pregnancy with me. Was it like, a typical, pregnancy while she was having a girl, or was it, pregnancy like when she'd be having a boy? Or what's another thing that like some parents, they just know that they're gonna have one baby, or they know that they're gonna have a boy, they know they're gonna have a girl, or they have like certain ideas or feelings or certain things. And like I've heard how I was in like this group chat once, and how one guy was talking about how like his mother knew that she would have a boy even though he was born a girl. Like she just kind of knew that she was gonna have a boy, and so I was just kind of curious. Like, I wonder if my birth mother, had that feeling. Like, even though doctor said she was gonna have a girl, despite being born with female anatomy or whatever, did she know that she was gonna have a boy? It's just like just like kind of things that I kind of go around through my brain. And I remember, oh crap, what was it? No, scratch it, can't remember. It's just like certain things I'm curious about, and question about who my father was. Maybe if she remembers anything about him, or if they're still together or not. I mean, I don't know, but if she'd be able to be like, oh yeah, you're gonna have you might end up with a beard, or your voice is gonna drop very very low, or you're gonna get taller, or you're gonna stay short, or just like, all right, I got a pretty good idea. I'm probably gonna stay 5'4" for the rest of my life. Though I do question if I've gotten taller within the past year or so, because my mother is 5'8", and I can look eye level with her, so I'm really questioning if I've gotten taller or not. Trying to hurry up before I lose my lighting here. So it's just these questions I wonder if she can answer about my biological father. That if I was ever to meet my birth mom, like we should be able to answer some questions on who he is, and if she'd be able to describe what he looked like at the time, and if I will I can kind of get a general idea of how I may not look like, because it's just questions. I have no idea what's going on upstairs. So yeah, let's see, almost 14 minutes. Alright, so that's pretty much what it's like for me. I mean, if you're someone who's trans, and on the trans end of the spectrum, and you happen to be adopted, what is it like for you? Do you have siblings? Do you have any knowledge of your birth parents? What is it like for you? I mean, that's what it's like for me. I don't know very much of anything. I mean, I don't even know if I have siblings or not. So yeah, it's just curiosity. All right, peace.